Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This particular video is integrated for student of class 7 for subject of computer science. I hope you all are doing very well. In this class we are going to discuss about unit 1, page number 11 and 12. As our unit 1 is complete, now let's move toward the exercise. Our question number 1 is define operating system. So answer is operating system is a software that control overall activity of computer system. It provides an interface between user and computer hardware. As we already know, Windows, Android, these are operating system. They provide two main functions. One is they control overall activity of computer system. Secondly, they provide a way to a user to interact with computer hardware. So this is the main function of operating system. Our question number 2 is what are the types of system software? System software are of three types. One, operating system, second one is utility programs, and third one is language processor. These are three types of system software. Our question number 3 is name some operating system used nowadays. In our mobiles we have Android. In our laptop and PCs we use Microsoft Windows. So we can say operating system that are used nowadays are one is Android, second one is Microsoft Windows, and third is Mac OS 10. These are commonly used operating system. Our next question is who is known as father of Java programming language? As we already know, Java is a programming language. Java is an object-oriented language. It was developed by James Gosling, known as father of Java programming language. This language is used to create web pages. So we can say James Gosling is the one who developed this language. So he is known as father of Java programming language. Our next question is what is language processor? What are its types? A language processor, a language translator, is a software that is used to translate the program written in high-level language code into machine code. Is called language processor. As we already discussed in our previous lecture in detail, that a special translator software is used to translate the program written in a high-level language into machine language so that it can directly be executed by computer. There are different types of language processor. One is compiler, the other one is interpreter, and third one is assembler. Next question that is given over here is differentiate between high level and low level language. At one side we have high level language while on other side we have low level language. High level language is easier to write. As we know, high level language is near to human language. So for a programmer it's easier to write a program in high level language, while in low level language for a programmer it's really difficult to write a program. Second main difference, that is easier to test and debug. When we execute our program, we can easily debug our error. If we have any syntax error, we can easily interpret where is error lies and we can remove that particular error. While in low level language it's difficult to test and debug program and remove the particular error is difficult. Thirdly, processing speed is low. In high level language processing speed is low. As we know, high-level language program need to be first converted into low-level language, so processing speed is slow in high-level language, while processing speed is usually fast in low-level language case. As low-level language is near to computer language, so program can directly be executed by a computer. C, C++, and Java are high-level language, while Fortran and COBOL are low-level programming languages. Our question number 7 is, what do you mean by DBMS? A DBMS, that is Database Management System, is a collection of data and other related information of database. For example, MSSS. MSSS is basically used to maintain record of different employees, students, or any other data that you want to maintain its record. For example, in a school system, database of students are maintained with the help of MSSS. One can easily retrieve desired record of student with the help of this database. In a similar way, in an organization, MSSS is used to maintain record of its employees. With the help of MSSS, data can easily be accessed and easily be retrieved using structured query language. Our question number 8 is, what do you understand by application software? What are various types? So firstly we are going to define application softwares. Application software is used to perform operation for a specific task. As we already know, in our system we have different application softwares such as Microsoft Access, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, that we use according to our requirement to perform a specific task. Now our second part of the question, what are various types? There are two main types. One is called application packages or simply packages, and the second one is customized software. Moving toward question number 9, what are advantages of using high-level language? So some of the advantages of using high-level languages are easy to understand because instructions are similar to English. As we already know, it's near to human language, so the instructions are similar to English. Second one is, it's easy to write and test the program in high-level language. Third one is, program written in high-level language can be executed by different computers at the same time. So these are the main advantages of using high-level language. Our question number 10 is, what are utility programs? Mention any 4 utilities. Utility program is a system software that improves the operation of an operating system by providing additional and specialized functionality to it. So we can say utility programs are those system software that improve the operation of operating system by providing additional functionality to it. So there are 4 main utilities that are used in our computers. One is backup utility, second one is antivirus, third one is data compression, and fourth one is network utilities. These are 4 utilities that are used in our computer system. Our question number 11 is, what do you mean by customized software? Explain with examples. Customized software is written and designed to meet the client's specific business requirement. They are also known as tailor-made software. As we already know, customized software are those software जो क्लाइंट की स्पेसिफिक रिक्वायरमेंट को सामने रखते हुए बनाए जाते हैं, जैसे होटल मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है, उनका अपना एक सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर है जो होटल की रिक्वायरमेंट्स को मीट करेगा, जिसमें उनके सारे वर्कर्स का डेटा, जितने लोग उसमें चेक इन हुए हैं और जितनों ने चेकआउट किया है, उसमें सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन दी गई होगी। इन अ सिमिलर वे अगर एयरलाइन रिजर्वेशन सिस्टम की हम बात करें तो एयरलाइन रिजर्वेशन में हमारे पास एयरलाइन का सारा रिकॉर्ड, किस फ्लाइट ने कब टेक ऑफ किया और कब लैंड किया, उसकी सारी डिटेल, कौन कौन सा पैसेंजर उसमें ट्रैवल कर रहा है, वो सारा स्केड्यूल उसमें दिया गया होगा। सिमिलरली फ़्लाइट्स का स्केड्यूल उसमें मेंटेन किया जाएगा। तो हम कह सकते हैं कि ये दोनों जो सिस्टम हैं, जो होटल मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम का सॉफ्टवेयर है, जो एयरलाइन रिजर्वेशन सिस्टम का सॉफ्टवेयर है, ये दोनों डिफरेंट सिस्टम की नीड्स को मीट करते हैं। तो अगर सिमिलर वे हर क्लाइंट की अपनी स्पेसिफिक नीड होती है जिसको सामने रखते हुए प्रोग्राम डिज़ाइन करता है। तो इस तरह का जो सॉफ्टवेयर होता है उसको हम कस्टमाइज सॉफ्टवेयर का नाम देते हैं, जो स्पेसिफिक रिक्वायरमेंट पे बनाया जाता है। आई होप आपको सब क्वेश्चंस और इनके आंसर क्लियर हो गए होंगे। अब छोटा सा एक टास्क जो आपने करना है, आपने करना क्या है कि इन सब क्वेश्चंस को लिखना है और इनको याद करना है। ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज राइट डाउन योर एक्सरसाइज क्वेश्चन और उसके साथ साथ उसको मेमोराइज करना है। थैंक यू सो मच। अल्लाह हाफिज़।